Gentlemen, members of the media, our official partners for JAMM, Astro Radio, DBKL, MyTech, Unusual Productions, followed by our VIPs, the CEO of MyTech, Mr. Gunther Basil, the Group GM of Astro Radio, Mr. Harminder Singh, the CEO of My Creative Ventures, Mr. Riza Sayan, and finally, last but not least, the Festival Director of JAMM, Dr. Norman Abdul Halim. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. These are the people who has brought it this far to make it happen. A small preview about JAMM would be, this is actually our second press conference. First was done about last year to actually announce that we were about to have the event. The second one is just today, which is to announce the lineup of the artists. So this was actually the brainchild of course, Dato' Norman Abdul Halim, and he has been far and wide in the industry, and he has seen so many things, and now he's here today to actually give us a small insight about one of his beautiful projects. So speaking of him, why not we just have him up on stage so that he can give us a detailed insight about JAMM. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi everyone, a very good afternoon. Truly is an amazing day for me and for our company. I'd like to welcome our special guest for today, Ham from Astro Radio. Mr. Gunther is not here, but Mala is here, from MyTech. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Riza from My Creative Ventures. And also, later on, you'll see the lineup of artists, members of the press. Thank you very much for joining us today. We have Mac Q here as well. Maybe they'll give a hint what's going to happen soon. So anyway, it's truly an honor to be here today and to introduce to you the lineup, the first lineup of JAMM's debut festival. And it'll be organized from the 26th to 28th of April, about 3 months away. And today, just to give you a heads up, the lineup that we announced predominantly from Malaysia and from the region. We will have the second press conference happening in the month of February to announce the next batch of artists. So, yeah, this is actually the boring part, Josh, I guess. I have to do that, right?
Of course, you have to.
It's
the protocol.
Yeah, the protocol part, and especially in terms of sharing with you about the story about JAMM. Well, it's organized by our subsidiary Music Unlimited International. It's a company under KRU Group that was launched in 2015. And this company focuses on event organizing, festivals, concerts, and so on. And the idea of doing this festival was actually even though it was launched last year, but we took some time to develop this program, and it's actually based on my role or my previous role in IFPI, the International Federation of Photographic Industry, which pretty much takes care of it's an NGO. Dr. Freddy is here as well. Thank you, Dr. Freddy. Thank you for coming. So the idea came from these various meetings that we have at the regional and the global board on how to develop the music industry. And the idea of having a music city that was mooted by IFPI somehow or rather gave me some sort of idea on how we can practically do it. I mean, not looking at the infrastructure part of it, but very much the software of actually supporting the whole infrastructure. So during my tenure, the last position I held was the chairman of the Asia Pacific board for 2 years, after sitting in the board for 10 years. So pretty much I know about how things are done internationally and how to attract regional and local talents and how they can collaborate with one another. So, which brings me to the next slide. What JAMM is all about. The vision is to make it to become the biggest international music festival in the Asia Pacific region. We hope, that's our dream. One day we hope that this will be the next South by Southwest or any other major festival that's happening around the world. And I think it's high time for Kuala Lumpur to actually be positioned as that. And the concept is still very much a concept of we're going on a mainstream pop artist approach. We are not actually specialized in a specific genre of music. We are quite diverse in terms of the selection of lineup, the music genre, even in terms of the category of the fan base that we are targeting, from various age groups. So we have local, regional, and international artists that will be performing at KL JAMM. Now, KL JAMM in numbers. So what can we expect? So first of all, with the support of Astro Radio, we believe we're going to get massive reach throughout Malaysia and beyond Malaysia too, because we believe that this will get some sort of vibe, not only in the Southeast Asian region, but perhaps the whole of Asia Pacific region. So 15 million media reach. There'll be 3 stages that we have, a couple of venues that will be on ticketed events. One is actually a hall that can accommodate more than 10,000 audience, 10,000 seats. We have one more smaller venue with 2,500 seats. And we plan to actually have one stage for our up-and-coming artists to give opportunity to up-and-coming and new artists to actually position themselves in the festival. We're going to have a pocket show at this venue as well. We anticipate this 50,000 live audience that will be attending this festival will be from the ticketed events alone. So there will be probably more, especially for the pocket shows. We are expecting the participation of 50 local journalists. There'll be about 100 artists and musicians that'll be with us in the festival. We are also flying in media from abroad, hopefully to get our artists to be promoted outside of Malaysia too. There'll be 10 main concerts as our frontliners. The frontliners that we announced today, 6 out of the 10 concerts will be announced today. And of course, we hope that we'll be actually we can actually organize a mini exhibition as well. Okay, talk about programming. So we look at a chart here, how it's divided based on genre and nationality. So it's quite a fair split of hip hop, rock, pop, and even other types of music genres, including jazz. And as far as nationality is concerned, about 65% will be Malaysians, 25% from the Asia Pacific region, and about 10% from outside of Asia Pacific. This is the schedule. The 3-day event from 26th to 28th of April. The main stage, we have the first night, a combination of world, jazz, and pop music. The same stage for the next day, we have original artists performing on the same stage. And the third night will be a pop artist with the international status. The smaller venue, the 2,500 capacity, we have a combination of hip-hop, pop. Oh, sorry, I didn't wear my glasses.
But still handsome.
That's why I didn't wear. If I were to wear this, it may not look good on the picture. So there's a combination of other genres. Even what is exciting is that we even have dangdut in our lineup. Okay. And we'd like to thank the 2 partners who have joined us much earlier. It was announced back in April last year. Unusual Productions is one of the largest sound and light stage production company. And of course, we couldn't do it without DBKL. DBKL is a strong supporter of the festival, and we hope that we can get more partners to join us as we go along and we make more announcements about the festival. And we're proud today to actually announce another partner that's decided to come on board. It's Astro Radio. Give them a big hand, everybody. They have about 11 radio networks altogether, reaching out to different demographics of audience and listeners. At the same time, we're very happy to have them on board because it's a perfect fit for the festival as we are programming the festival in such a way. There's different market segments reaching out to different groups of people. And we thank Astro Radio. I mean, I think I pitched to Astro Radio for less than half an hour, they already said yes. So it was so easy for them, and I truly thank Astro Radio for supporting this. And I honestly think that with the support of Astro Radio, we'll put this festival onto the next level. And of course, we can't do the festival without a venue. So the thing is, we are very proud to have MyTech to be our partner in terms of as our official venue. Give them a big hand, everybody. As you can see, I mean, is this your first time? Any of you been here before? Is this your first time here? Mostly, yeah? First time? It's an amazing venue, right? It's an amazing venue. And the thing is, now I believe that there'll be more to come as well. The thing is, I've been informed there's a lot of future development around this area. And we hope that KL JAMM, this will be the home of KL JAMM in the years to come. And once again, thank you very much for your support. We do hope that we'll have a wonderful festival here, and the capacity that we can do in the future, perhaps there'll be more than just 3 days, more than just 3 stages. Hopefully we can do more in the future. So with that, that concludes my boring speech. Yeah, so I thank you very much for attending to this media conference. I believe all of you here today is to actually look at the lineup, and we have a very exciting lineup. So I'll leave it to Joshua to announce the lineup.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. Dato' Norman, the captain of the KL JAMM ship. Alright, Dato' Norman, can I please still have you on stage? I would like to call upon Mr. Harminder Singh from Astro Radio to receive a plaque on behalf of KL JAMM. Yes, close up please. You don't get too handsome, man. The first Malaysian alternative band is replaced in the mainstream media, thereby inspiring a new generation of modern rock bands, breaking new grounds in the music industry. Now OAG also performs in Malay language and will electrify KL JAMM stage for 90 minutes. Give him a round of applause. Hi Raji.
Hi. Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera. And hi, how are you, bro?
I'm
Remy
good.
Isha, is it? I thought it was Remy Isha, man. You look like Remy Isha.
Thank you so much, I'm flattered. I hope all the girls outside there will always think I'm like that.
I'm scared lah, value.
Alright, Adi, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
Looking as swag as always.
Likewise.
I hope I can dress like you every day and carry that off. Alright, what can we expect for KL JAMM?
You cannot expect anything, man, from us. That's one thing for sure. But what you guys can expect is obviously our song lah. The hit 60s TV, I mean the song Slumber. I would say that's normal, that's the autopilot song lah. Yeah, I call it an autopilot song because we don't need to jam the song. So, but we are planning something big, you know, but it's still in the early stage. I spoke to Tuan Norman, you know. We get some cool idea, but it's still in the early stage, so check it out on the next teaser. It'll be something great.
Yeah.
Trust me, it'll be great. Because it's something like, wow, check it out.
One thing good about being an artist is you always deliver at the last minute, but then when you deliver with a bomb, right?
It's like your bird. You know, when a bird want to fly from
My
a
bird.
cliff,
Okay.
you know, the little bird,
The
not the
little
angry bird lah. The bird nak fly, the little bird anak burung nak terbang jatuh bawah, tiba dia jatuh kan, tiba nak jatuh sikit kat kompas ni, sak terbang. Macam itu lah artis.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. Nani from OAG.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Macam
much.
sikit level.
Alright, you see, even the first one was exciting, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, next up, we have the man who rocked Astro's Gagavaganza 5. Give it up! Started his career with the group Slap, and he's now known to be one of the most popular Malay pop male solo artists in the region. In 2018, Zamani made a fresh comeback to Astro's Gagavaganza 5 competition as he proved to be a multi-talented entertainer and one not to be missed in KL JAMM. Give him a round of applause!
Thank you.
Terima kasih Zamani.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you sebab sudi berada di sini di petang ini.
Sama-sama.
Okay, Zamani saya nak tahu apakah Zamani bakal akan mempersembahkan di KL JAMM untuk peminat-peminat Zamani ini.
Okey, pada saya siang Siang, okey.
Siap. I think cermin button tu.
Okey, saya akan persembahkan banyak lagu jugalah saya rasa. Bukan lagu saya saja, mungkin saya akan bawa juga lagu-lagu daripada artis lain.
Wow, awesome.
Idea.
Ya, lepas tu lah, mungkin sebelum ni orang cuma dengar saya nyanyi lagu saya. Tapi selepas kerja Abang Rizal ni, saya rasa confident lagi untuk nyanyi lagu orang lain juga.
Alright. Terima kasih Zamani. Give me a round of applause. So we heard an alternative rock, we heard a solo male pop. What's up next? Are you guys excited? Yeah. Yes. Next up we have is. Next up, meet the ever-talented rapping back. He kicked off the local underground music scene upon his proposed collaboration with Psycho Unit. He's not only in the top rap, Malay, Tamil, and also in Hokkien, English, and Bahasa Melayu. One of his famous songs is Laila Plum and Boss. Alright.
So how you guys doing? Happy New Year to all.
Alright, Rabbit, thank you so much for being here. I guess I was supposed to give a special introduction for Shizay, right? But then unfortunately you guys like to come together. Okay, fine. We will give you a separate introduction, then you come back again, okay? Now you do a reenactment because we already announced Rabbit. Okay, Rabbit, you have been rocking the Tamil industry by storm. So what do you think you can offer KL JAMM?
I'm really sure there's a lot of Malay and Chinese fans who's really into Tamil rap already through 16 Baris and all these platforms. And the support is tremendous, and I really hope people will enjoy Tamil rap. And of course, we will select Bahasa Melayu here.
The funny thing is you also speak Hokkien, right?
Tampo lah.
Alright, so we don't just have a Tamil rap, we have Hokkien and Malay. So doesn't matter whether you know the language or not, just join lah. Eventually, in between the lines, you will get what is being said, right?
Just being Malaysian lah.
Yeah, music crossing boundaries. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And then next up, we have. Yes, that's Shizay for you. Okay, this is Shizay, ladies and gentlemen. He's a Malaysian rapper and singer who rose to stardom as one half of a musical duo called Divan, and he's now finding much success as a solo artist with the songs like Come to Disco. Hi Shizay, how are you? Okay, very good, thank you. Alright, so Shizay, again, the same question will be given up to you. What do you think you'll be giving KL JAMM and to your fans and everybody out there?
Okay, it's going to be really rocking because it's always either when we go for events, right? It's just me, Rabbit, or Rabbit Santesh, or Santesh meets. It's like that. Now you guys can actually see all three on stage at the same time, so it's going to be really crazy.
Alright, fantastic. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. For KL JAMM, there will be 4 of them joining together called Raga, which includes Santesh, Rabbit Mac, Shizay, and Dr. Ben. So we will have all 4 of them collaborating, and they will be giving you a jam-packed performance, alright? So give them a round of applause.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
It's going to be another atomic bomb. Thank you. So we have a band, we have a solo artist, and then we have a collaboration. Of course, you think we have covered most, right? How about something really gonna give you the jazz and the move so that you can move your hip? Let's welcome Amelina! Malaysia's Queen of Jungle. Amelina is one of KL JAMM's songwriters and she plays the unique genre. Sound and energy live on stage to enchant all the audiences in an exclusive and rare 90-minute solo concert. In short, it's a must-watch event. Hi.
Hi.
Wow, looking as beautiful as ever.
Is it?
So Amelina, apakah Amelina akan membawa kepada peminat-peminat Amelina di masa KL JAMM nanti?
Itulah, ini satu peluang yang amat bagus bagi saya untuk kalau dulu kita selama-lama menyanyi, selama-lama comeback ni, kalau kita menyanyi tu untuk show 3-2 lagu je tu kan. Jadi pada malam, pada hari kejadian tu nanti, insyaAllah saya akan menyanyikan lebih daripada 10 mungkin lagu, semua lagu-lagu daripada album-album yang pernah saya ada sebelum ni, dan kepada peminat-peminat yang ingin mendengar saya untuk menyanyikan lagu-lagu yang dulu-dulu tu, mengembalikan nostalgia dulu-dulu tu, insyaAllah saya akan bagi yang terbaik.
So masa performance Amelina nanti kita suruh peminat semua pakai tracksuit semua datang baru berdangdut.
Ya.
Betul?
Kalau boleh kita nak bagi sampai pecah peluh.
Okay, give a round of applause to Amelina, ladies and gentlemen. Terima kasih Amelina. Alright. So we now also brought in somebody to rock the floor already. What else? You'll be wondering, what else? Who else? And what can we actually bring someone to top it off? Of course, any lineup needs a legendary performer, right? So let's welcome the legendary Daniel Robin Sharif. If there's one word to describe Robin Sharif's concert in KLJAM, it will be legendary. This Singaporean rock star is renowned for his husky vocal prowess and will render his mega hits that will be remaining nostalgic for decades. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello.
Hai. Assalamualaikum. Selamat datang, terima kasih.
Ramli, so can I know what will you be giving us? You are such a legend, you know, in the industry. So what do you expect to give us during KLJAM?
Good music, good soul, good rock and roll.
As always, give him a round of applause.
Let me sampaikan sikit rasa perasaan saya. Dan saya sangat gembira dan terima kasih. Saya harap KLJAM akan stay for a long time. Dan saya same time saya ingin meraihkan juga pada April nanti tertusnya album 25 tahun box set pertama dalam industri muzik tanah air. Itu pun kebetulan kerana saya berhadapan dengan rambut panjang.
Awesome.
Jadi maka terlahirlah album Dialah Seni selama 25 tahun. Dan insyaAllah saya akan cuba melahirkan sebuah album blues.
Amin.
Dalam pemikiran dan ada dalam simpanan saya yang diberi nama insyaAllah Blues Yang Hilang.
Amin.
Terima kasih.
Awesome. Give him a round of applause. Dr. Rahman Sharif. Thank you. Okay, so sekarang kita dah top off dengan the legendary performer. So, who else? What else can we expect, right? So, of course, we are going to move one step ahead and then we go to somebody who's multi-talented, who has covered everything: acting, singing, performing. Let's give a round of applause to the multi-talented performer and actor, director, singer, musician, and live performer. Presents a play of R&B, acid jazz, and funk, and performs in the respected jazz club in Europe, and as an opening act for Sheila Majid. Behold for his energetic performance in KLJAM nanti. Hi. How are you?
Hello.
How are you, Dato'?
I'm good, thank you.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So good to have you here today.
Yes, I saw that you were reading the what?
Yes. Because
it was so long ago.
even though it's long ago, I don't want to miss out anything you say.
Oh, okay.
It's always never to miss out a single point. You
I
know?
know that. Very good. You're very good. Very good.
Thank you so much. So, Dato', what are we expecting towards in KLJAM in April?
As you know, we have been rehearsing in Singapore and in Istana Budaya prior to this in concerts, just to get the feeling of how to do concert again. And I think the feeling is going to be amazing because the last time together with my friends we did the concert, it was in front of 55,000 people.
Wow.
So in Stadium Merdeka, when Stadium Merdeka had many tears, now only one tear. Right? So now it's time, to do it again. I think I'm very excited because first of all, a lot of children don't know I can sing.
A lot of children.
Yeah, children, and also some of their moms also don't know I can sing.
You need to give them a wake-up call,
Yes.
Hey, I can sing.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. All right, can I please still have you on stage?
Yes,
all right.
I am standing by.
All right, so
I hate to move a lot.
all right, you can't top it off anymore, right? But hey, look what we have in store for you. Let's welcome the Queen of Jazz. Sheila Majid was the legend in the genre, the Queen of Jazz, best known for her songs Sinaran, Legenda, and Antara, Anir, dan Jakarta.
How was that?
Awesome.
How old
Welcome.
are you?
I was well.
12, okay. We were 5. Yeah.
Welcome, Dr. Sheila.
Thank you.
All right,
Assalamualaikum
so-
semua.
It's so great to have you here. I mean, like, you still look. No, let me take that back. She's as stunning as ever. All right?
Alhamdulillah. Nice one.
She's as stunning as ever. So, Dr. Sheila Majid, what can we expect in KL Jam?
I promise you, you're gonna have a great time because you're gonna see, Zainal, me, Aflin, Amir, and Azman. These are all my colleagues in the 90s. So now that we're together again, I dread to see what rehearsal is going to be like. I don't think we'll be singing. Probably we'll end up just playing full. But what I can say is you're going to be entertained by songs that you will definitely know, because these are all going to be songs from the 90s, and it will be nostalgic. You'll bring all the memories back, and we're just going to have a blast.
Pengantin muda, please.
Pengemis muda, dah tua dah pun. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Dato.
Thank you.
I'm actually sweating a little bit because I've always been a big fan of you.
Oh, thank you.
I've always seen her from at least a good 2 kilometers away. And then you just do the awkward smile.
What I can say is you have great taste in music. Thank you.
So much. That's my family.
Actually, from 2 kilometers away, he doesn't look like this. 2 kilometers away is very small.
Now you are like less than 10 meters away, so it brings back a lot of nervousness and jitteriness, like a child in Candyland. So thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
All right, give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, just so you know, we are not done yet. All right, just to round out this entire lineup, we have somebody who is, let me say, legendary, nostalgic, and he will always keep us reminding of our young time. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have the craze of hijau was nationwide during the 90s, and I believe many is familiar with his voice, which is synonym through his songs like Hijau, Putri, and Satu. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. Dato' Zainal Abidin. Halo Dato', terima kasih sudah berada di sini.
You're welcome.
So Dato', what can we expect? No, I don't know why is he looking at me like that. I'm so nervous, Dato', don't look at me like that. Okay, again, starstruck, because three of them, I've seen them perform once, but that's about it. And then now I see them in live, right? So like a bit nervous. So Dato', what can we expect in KL Jam in April?
You're asking me a question?
Yes, I am, of course.
Okay, what do I expect? Of course, I expect the whole country will come and jam.
Awesome!
And this is very nostalgic, You see these three beautiful and handsome men on stage. I don't think you're gonna miss it. You don't wanna miss it. You remember Ikhlas, you remember Earth. All our hit songs gonna be sing by us on that night. You will hear Sinaran. You have to sing along with us. So at least we know that we are same age. So you hear Ikhlas, you hear Kau Lelaki, you hear Dama, you hear Inaya, you will hear everything. If you don't hear, you sing yourself up. Okay, but I want to see each and every one of you nation to be part of this, because KL Jam Rejam on the 26th April. It's gonna be awesome. Don't miss this one.
Alright. Oh, sorry, Dato'. I thought that was the cue for finishing already. Minta maaf, minta ampun.
Be there on the 26th of April. Don't be late at 9 o'clock. Be there and don't be square. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. The three of them, once again, in KL Jam for the segment of Read Jam. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause once again.